So what are you predicting will happen in the market in the next 12 months with building projects, and how are you preparing for that?
There's going to be a lot of early stage projects that either get shelved or have their stage funding requirements adversely affected. In terms of the appetite for financiers, the enforcement side of things is going to come into play a little bit more come October, and there's going to be pressure on people in my position to come up with some sort of solution for those guys in order to fund out or to complete a project so that they get a better return than they might ordinarily in a circumstance where there's a fire sale. So what I'm encouraging clients to do is to get on the front foot with their financiers, so proactively take some steps to communicate with them, show them that the business is moving forward and in a positive direction, and ensure that any of their documentation in terms of their forecast cash flows is being looked at, updated and provided to their financiers.
So you're working with them now to ensure that it mitigates having some form of appointment by being transparent in relation to the progress that they're doing?
Communication's key in this circumstance, Bax. Unless there's some underlying issue around fraud or some sort of documentation that doesn't stack up, if you're communicating with your financier and you're showing that you're proactive and that you're getting on the front foot and that you're cognizant that you may not be able to meet some sort of requirement under their lending facility, you're able to negotiate with them and you're able to build that goodwill and maintain that goodwill, they're more likely to support you in those circumstances than they ordinarily would be if you put your head in the sand and don't communicate with them.
You're basically walking them through it right now, so they're mitigating a lot of the risk by communicating openly so the funders know where they're currently sitting progressively, as opposed to pretend nothing's happening and then all of a sudden it all hits the fan.
Correct. There might be issues there that are difficult to talk about, but if you're not airing them, then the funder's really got no alternative.
Yeah, that's basically what we're doing with clients as well, communicating with the funders and the clients. We've settled a transaction recently where the COVID-19 valuations, which seem to be coming in at significant discount, were affecting loan-to-value ratios. However, the funder was happy with the progress that the building was making and was of the opinion that the building not to be complete for another 12 months, that the market would have returned to some normality, so negated breaching the loan covenant on the client. So I think what you're saying is exactly what needs to be happening with clients, that they consistently keep their funders and all partner groups like DFP informed of the progress that they are or not making.